Today, 4 properties, 2 in Tennessee and 2 in Texas, and each one of these properties has a little bit of land, and they're all under $140,000. Welcome to How Much House with Money. Hope you're all having a beautiful day, and your glass is always full of gratitude. So we're going to start with this little cozy cabin in Tennessee, sitting on more than 5 acres of land right here, you guys. This one's listed for $139,900. It's the highest price in today's episode. It's sitting on 5.72 acres of land, 1 bedroom, 1 bath cabin with 712 square feet of space. And it has been on the market, from what this listing says, for 170 days. And it was built in 1998. So let's check it out and see how much cabin we're getting for our money at 227 Bart Woolum Road in Lansing, Tennessee, 37770. Let's check it out. Never be afraid to make the offer, you guys. These houses are placed on the market to be sold, right? So here it looks like we have a metal roof and our cozy covered porch. So it looks like it could be, it's wood-sided for sure. It's not a log cabin, but it's wood-sided. Looks like we have a propane gas in the over on the right side there and some outbuildings. So in Lansing, Tennessee, we're in Morgan County. The population is just under 22,410 people. And the real estate tax rate is 0.58% in Tennessee. And the median home values here are right around $325,000. So a lot of room for equity growth. Cute little cabin right here. Cozy cabin in Lansing, Tennessee in Morgan County. 5.72 acres, a nice plot of land. Peace and privacy. Look at this. Vaulted ceiling, dual ceiling fans. Pretty open plan there. Do have a pass-through for your kitchen. And there's your little gas heater unit there. Very nice. So you could implement a fireplace there or maybe a wood stove insert. Look at this though. Very nice. Looks like we could move right in there. This one again is in Lansing, Tennessee in Morgan County. It does have baseboard heat, it looks like, in the living room there. And as always, the addresses and the listing agencies are found in the description box below every video. So you may want to go check this one out, have those home inspections, bring out your general contractors, and when you have your home inspection, they'll let you know if your windows are wood, vinyl, or aluminum. They'll let you know the longevity of your roof. Check the foundation, run your mechanicals. Nice beams on the ceiling there. This is cute. Not a huge cabin by any means, but this is all you need. Lansing, Tennessee, and you're going to be about 2 hours east of Nashville with this property right here. Nice kitchen, vinyl flooring. So you do have your laundry right in the kitchen area here, but you've got plenty of room for an island or more cabinets if you need them. How cute this is. This is listed for $139,900. Now you could implement a counter here if you wanted to have some counter high chairs against this area here. Here's the full bathroom. Don't know if that's a tub and shower combination, but it's there nonetheless. Now this may be your downstairs living area or maybe a home office. Or I'm sorry, it looks like the downstairs bedroom, pardon me. However, I would imagine there's a loft, so maybe you could use that as a home office if you want to use the loft space as a bedroom. This is super cute. Lansing, Tennessee. How's everybody out there doing? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Cheers, everybody. So here's your viewpoint from the landing area. It's been on the market a little while. But if you're looking for acreage, this is a country property on more than 5.5 acres. So there's your loft. Now, depending on how tall you are, that may suit you as a bedroom. It does have dormers on each side for a little bit of closet space. Nice hardwood flooring. So there's another view of it. So it looks like we have a covered front and a covered back on this house. That's nice. 2 covered porches. Tucked away in the trees of Lansing, Tennessee. All right, so let's get some information off of this one. 227 Bart Woolum Road, and that's Lansing, Tennessee, 37770. Let's see where we are on the map. So there we are, right here. Red marks the spot. Nashville's way right over here to our west. So it's about 2 hours, give or take. And here is a satellite view of your acreage. There is the house right there. Nice square parcel. 5.72 acres and a cozy cabin all your own, you guys. Why not? And it states here that it is a private retreat with a charming 1-bedroom, 1-bath cabin nestled on the 5.72 acres. And remember, if you want more land, you can always ask the agent to find out if the seller has more land. Even if they do and they're not ready to part ways with it, you can ask for a first right of refusal if they have more land available. It's warm and inviting. The living room features a cozy fireplace and natural wood accents, and they give it a cabin feel. Spacious loft for guests or a home office, or if that's where you'd like your bedroom. And whether you're looking for a weekend getaway or a quiet full-time home, this property offers peace and tranquility and endless possibilities. And it was, it was sold for $39,500 back in 1999. Then they listed it in June for $159,900. Now they're down to $139,900. So it looks as though they are motivated. And this cabin is 27 years old. And again, the real estate tax rate in Tennessee is 0.58%. That one is on 5.72 acres. Might be a great find for one of you out there. Let us know. Okay, heading into Lufkin, Texas. This one is a foreclosure from what the listing states on 1.55 acres. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house with 1,376 square feet of living space. And you'll find this one at 688 Leon Tillman Road in Lufkin, Texas, 75901, meaning we're in Angelina County. Population is just over 81,000 people. This house has been on the market 29 days, built in 1945. So let's check it out. Nice little single-family ranch with a shingle roof and a covered entry. I like the wrought iron railing here for the detail on your covered porch. Now, for houses like this, even though they may be a foreclosure, these banks don't want to sit on them, so never be afraid to make the offer. You can always have a home inspection for your own information purposes, but the banks don't want to hang on to these houses. Look at this. This is nice. So you've got some nice wood paneling along this wall with your fireplace. I would imagine there could be hardwood flooring beneath that carpet. And this one's $72,000. Nice kitchen. Look at this. Very nice kitchen. Look at all those cabinets. You do have a dishwasher, but you don't have a range. We don't see a refrigerator. And you can always ask the agent how long it's been unoccupied. Vinyl flooring. It's a pretty kitchen. We do see 2 receptacles between your cabinets for your counter appliances. Look at this, you guys, sitting on 1.5 acres of land. And this again is Lufkin, Texas, right here on Leo Tillman Road. So that may be your dining room. This is the kind of house that we could get in there, see if we could open up a wall, put in a header, just open up the living space a little bit. Okay, so these windows look like they're aluminum. 1.5 acres. You can have a little hobby farm here, or again, just some peace and privacy. You can have a garden. Okay, so here it looks like your laundry room. It's a pretty little house, isn't it? I like the shutters. The landscaping could be tended to, right? Looks like the house is vinyl sided, which means lower maintenance for you. 1.5 acres. Now you may want to check what they have for the foundation. Okay, so here's your detached garage. Nice. Better to have one than not, right? And that's all they're going to show us. So go check this one out, you guys. Lufkin, Texas, 688 Leon Tillman Road. And let's check it out. See if we can see a street view here. Look at this location. Wow. If any of you are paying attention in Texas, this one might suit your needs. And this does state it's a foreclosure, but this is a beautiful location. Again, we do diligence, right? Do your research. 29 days on the market. Let's see where we are on the map. It says here that we are going to be about 2 hours north of Houston. There we have it. Red marks the spot, and here's Houston right down to the south. So we also have Crockett over to the west, and we have, let's see, Redland up to the north, and let's see, Woodville down to the south, Moscow down to the south. There you have it. Let's look at our satellite view for your acreage. 1.5 acres here. And like I've said in many episodes, if you want more land, it's always a good idea to find out if the seller or if this was part of a larger parcel. But if it's not bank owned, you can always ask the listing agent to find out if the seller has more land. And if they do, you could ask for first right of refusal for that land on your sales contract if they're not ready to part with it at this point in time. So there's your acreage, 1.5 acres there. Nice. 688 Leon Tillman Road, Lufkin, Texas, 75901, and that's in Angelina County. States here, 2-bedroom, 2-bath home has so much potential. The interior offers a flowing floor plan, spacious kitchen and living area. You have a laundry room with plentiful storage, and the exterior features carport storage buildings. Come and take a look, it says. And when we look at the history, it was listed for $76,000. Now they're down to $72,200, and it's 80 years old. And Texas, the real estate tax rate is 1.63%, and that is the percentage your county assessor is going to come and base your property taxes on. And in Tennessee, it's 0.58%. So this one, again, is $72,200 on 1.55 acres. Now we're going back to Tennessee. For those of you looking for a barn dough, this one might suit your needs. It's 5.3 acres of land. And this building has 1 bedroom and 1 bath with a kitchen. And it states your living area is around 960 square feet of space. And it's only been on the market 2 days, so it's hot off the listing press. It was built in 2014. And you'll find it at 1657 Travis Chapel Road, Dresden, Tennessee, 38225, which means we're in Weakley County. Population is just under 33,000 people, and we're about 2 hours and 20 minutes west of Nashville. So let's check it out, see how much barn dough we're getting for our money. Look at how pretty this setting is. And this is sitting on more than 5 acres of land. So here's the kitchen. Looks like very pretty cabinets. Electric range with your range hood, window above your double sink. Look how nice this is. Could be vinyl flooring, but again, go check it out in person, right? Here's the bathroom, what we can see of it. Nice single shower. Good sized bathroom. Okay, so here's another room. Anybody looking for over 5 acres in Tennessee, this one's in Weakley County in Dresden, and your median home sales here are right around $265,000. Okay, so it looks like they're in the midst of packing stuff up and moving it out. But we step up to the little kitchen area here, and you do have a little bit of a counter. Now you could bring that countertop out and put some counter high chairs there. You could totally build that kitchen outward if you needed. Boy, this looks very interesting, doesn't it? Looks like you do have a ceiling light in the kitchen there. Window. Over 5 acres of land, and this is $89,900. Wow, look at how pretty that is. Dresden, Tennessee, you guys, and you're 2 hours and 20 minutes or so west of Nashville, Tennessee. Very nice. That is beautiful. You could totally have a farm here if you wanted to build a new home. A lot of possibilities and potential with this one. Look at this. Very nice. Built in 2014. So it's only, 11 years old? Almost 12 years old? Look at that. That has a ton of possibility, you guys. Big old barn dough out in the open fields in Dresden, Tennessee. Why not? And this, again, is in Weakley County. Population is just under 33,000 people. Beautiful piece of land right there. Wide open spaces. All right, so let's get some history or some information. 1657 Travis Chapel Road, Dresden, Tennessee 38225. Let's see the street view. Look at this. Country roads take us home to Tennessee. Why not? Wow. Very pretty, you guys. And this again is in Weakley County. And let's see where we are on the map. There's your parcel, rectangular parcel. So here we are. Red marks a spot. Nashville's over here. And then we have, let's see, Caruthersville over here to the west, Greenfield down to the south, Union City to the northwest, Dresden's right there, and red marks a spot there. Huntington's down below. So we have Nashville way over here to the east, and Memphis is down there to the south, southwest. So let's check out your satellite view again. Nice. That's a sweet parcel. If anybody checks this out, let us know in the comments, would you? That looks like a really nice possibility for somebody looking for some land and possibilities to just do what they want with this building. And it was built in 2014. It's only been on the market 2 days. And it states here, approximately 5.3 acres of land, kitchen and living area. Building is currently used as storage. Well needs maintenance, and the property needs a septic, it says, or septic tank installed. But again, go check this out. And you always want to check with your county records of Weakley County to get accurate details on this and the accurate tax amounts. It said the buyer is responsible for checking the square footage and the acreage, so on and so forth. But go check that one out if you're looking for land. And it states here it was listed, it was sold for $150,000 back in 2005. Then in July they listed it for $75,000. Then they removed it. Then they listed it again for $57,900. Then they removed it. Then they sold it, it says, for $35,000 back in 2014. So maybe there was something there before and they left the building. It's kind of hard. This is kind of a little confusing here. Now they're listing it for $89,900. So there could be a backstory with this one. But again, all the more reason to go check it out. And this one is in Dresden, Tennessee, in Weakley County for $89,900 on 5.3 acres of land. And it states the building was built in 2014. Go check that one out. Okay, now we're going to head back into Texas and check out this place. This one's $125,000 on 1.49 acres. It's 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom, and this place has 528 square feet of living space. And wait until you see the street location. Wow. This one's at 718 County Road 388 in Brazoria, Texas, 77422. It's only been on the market a day as I load this video, and it states it was built in 2000. So let's check it out and see how much house we're getting for our money in Brazoria, Texas. Look at this beautiful setting right here. Now in Brazoria, Texas, we're in Brazoria County. Population is just around 375,000 people, and the median home sales here are right around 325,000. So a lot of room for equity growth with this property as well. So it looks like we're just set back off the road with a shingle roof. And we're sitting on more than an acre here as well. 1.49 acres, not quite an acre and a half, but more than an acre. Look at how pretty this is. Brazoria, Texas right here. So it looks like you have a lot of room for possibilities if you want to add on, if you want a wraparound porch. This is a very pretty setting. Brazoria, Texas. Okay, light and bright interior. Looks like we could move right in here also. So we have an open concept. Maybe laminate flooring. So we do have a mini split. And it looks like vinyl windows. But again, have those home inspections. Go check it out in person. But if you're looking for a small house in Brazoria, Texas, this one may be it. And this one's $125,000. That's the asking price. And again, never be afraid to make the offer. Hopefully the sellers are willing to negotiate with you, right? Okay, so here we have an electric range. You could always add overhead cabinets if you wanted them, or open shelving. So there you have a single sink with your window above it. Have a little mini fridge. This has a lot of potential. If you don't need a big house, but you want a little bit of land, why not? Okay, so this may be the bedroom. Let me know what you guys think of this one. It's not a tiny house per se, but it's not a huge house by any means. Some might consider this a tiny house. It's a new build. So here's your bathroom. Wow, that's good size. So it looks like maybe a tub and shower combination. You've got room for your laundry. So you have a little platform for your commode. Be careful with your cocktail. How'd your Thanksgiving go, you guys? I hope it went well. Hope you had a feast of fun. Enjoyed time with your family and friends, or maybe you just hung out and laid low, because that's always fine too, right? Look at this pretty parcel, you guys. Just shy of 1.5 acres in Brazoria, Texas. Very, very pretty. Wow. This one again is $125,000. That's the asking price. And the median home sales are just under $325,000 here. Wide open spaces in Texas. All right, so let's see what they say about this one. 718 County Road 388. Now let's see the street view. Look at how pretty this is. Oh my goodness. Very pretty street view. You're set way back from the road. Very nice. Let's check it out on the map. Okay, so here we are. Red marks a spot. So you've got a lot of local amenities. And so we are going to be close to the coast. We've got Freeport, Texas down here in Surfside Beach down to the east of us. And then we have Sargent, Cedar Lake, and Hawkinsville down to the south. And here we are in Brazoria. And Houston is straight up to the north of us there. There you go. Red marks the spot. Let's take a look at our land. And there's your parcel right there. Very pretty. Nice location right there. Brazoria, Texas, 718 County Road 388. And it states here that don't miss out on the chance to make this land yours. Property's potential for custom home or mobile home allows you to create the dream home in a serene and spacious setting. 1.5 acre lot gives you the opportunity for a remodel or converting the home, adding on more space. You've got a 1-1 with a laundry area. And recent updates include new flooring throughout, fresh paint, bathroom, shower, new mini split, well pump, and you have water line and septic lines and electricity already ran for the new home. Nice. Go check that one out as well. Just listed and it's 25 years old. And again, the real estate tax rate in Texas is 1.63% and it's 0.58% in Tennessee. That one again is in Brazoria, Texas, $125,000 on just shy of 1.5 acres. Not bad for a little land in Texas. Or if you're looking in Tennessee, this one's in Dresden. This is the pole building with some living space inside on 5.3 acres for $89,900. This one here is in Lufkin, Texas, the foreclosure on 1.55 acres for $72,200, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Or if you're looking in Lansing, Tennessee, this is the log cabin that's been on the market 170 days for $139,900 with 5.72 acres of land. And that'll do it for today's episode. Remember, you're always welcome to subscribe to the channel, join our growing community, and stay tuned for more because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great weekend, everybody, and keep that glass full of gratitude, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.